Welcome, everybody. My name's Tam. I'm the Fearless Mama, known online, and I'm here with my fearless son. He's going to be going over the presentation here tonight. This is the official launch of the 300 Cash Flow. I'm so excited.
Where it all begins here is make sure that you get back to your referring partner. So if you got invited to this right now, to this Zoom, you just get right back to them after this. All right. And I recommend if you are a person that got invited, reach out to them because they're really busy. Sometimes, like when, you have them reach out to you, they won't get across because that's how hot this is going. This is a very viral program. So you want to make sure you actually reach out to them. There's a lot of stuff going on, right, in the world, like a lot. And so it's really crazy. Like it really is insane. But what mom and I said is instead of the doom and gloom and the news that has always been there, there's always been issues in the world. But what we have to go about this is how can we actually thrive in this? Like you always hear about in the 1920s, there were people that survived the 1920s. There were people that survived the 40s, World War One, Two, Vietnam, etc. How did they? It's because they had a plan. They took action on that plan and they had a survival blueprint that their family may have created. Okay. And so, really, what's going on in this world is really insane. Like the actual raw and real numbers, it's insane, right? And so, I mean, I know a lot of people that are really like actually struggling, not just like saying it to like, just, hey, yeah, it's tough. They actually really are. And so, what we had to do is we had to say, how can we be a positive, not only community, of course, mom and I, but how can we be a positive person in this world? And so this quote right here, if this doesn't shake you guys off the ground, I don't know what will. But if you're working a 9 to 5 job, that's literally where they want you to be. That's literally where they want you to be. And so when there was workers and there's builders and people that actually built this country, that's wonderful. I actually personally was one. I'm at 31 years old now. I have not worked a job since 2017, and that was a former corporate job. So I know the feeling, guys. I know getting in the car, putting 40 miles on the mileage, every day, 20 miles here, 20 miles back. I already know what that feels like. The thing is no one is coming to save you. There's not one person that is going to save you. If you think that, then not good because there isn't. So that's why we created this cash vault because we actually can get you out of this when it comes to this system. And so the blueprint we put together is not like, oh, here's another webinar to sell it to you. It's because this is why we built this for you guys in the modern age. Like there's a lot of people that are selfish. They find something, they find where to go, where to get this item, where to go here, how to get prepping food, guys. How do you get storage of different things that you need to get and navigate through our survival out there. I mean, some of the things inside, guys, that we're about to kind of cover is actually life or death. Like literally, people like, for instance, people that live in Florida, some of the websites that show you how to literally live through a hurricane or what happened in the Midwest and the East Coast, guys, when it happened to all the snow and the freezing temperatures and stuff, and even out west with the heat. That's just some of the stuff. And we actually cover that all for $300. That's it. We make it also easy for you to make money with this. So that's what's really cool. And so mom's foundation in this is over 14 plus years. My mom actually is a veteran in this. So she actually has over 14 plus years building systems, having people successful. And you're going to see that tonight as well. But it's so amazing to have a digital system where we built this as a family of four. And so, with this, just like any other business, and I always say this, if you don't see this, then you want to jump off a Zoom because if they promise the world and they tell you everything's rainbows and sunshine, it is not because look at the world right now, right? But what we are giving you is a vehicle, something that you can navigate through there and have those bulletproof tires, have those puncture-proof tires through the navigation of life out there. And so that's why we built this truly a recession-proof business because it's a plug and play survival system. We built 3 pillars into the system, and you're going to learn, whoa, wait a minute, this is really this easy. And that's how you can share it with others. And cash, guys, in your hands, like I'll just straight up say this, but just the feeling of cash, like right here is like $750, right? Right in my wallet, right? And so just the feeling is incredible. Like it really is. And so that's why we really, as a community, and how my mom built this, she knew that like this feeling, getting it in your hands out of the ATM is such a freeing feeling. Pillar number two really actually is super, super awesome. So my dad actually, since 8 years old, he actually began like precious metal collecting, right? 8 years old, guys. Think about that. A lot of you guys were in toys and stuff that never actually was really accumulating wealth. My dad was learning from numismatic people and that actually knew about the gold, the silver, the copper markets. And he said, well, Tammy, that's what he said to my mom. He said, Tammy, how do I put my knowledge on all of the resources that I find in 2026, where to buy silver and gold properly? Okay. Not this where you go to Google and say, where do I buy gold and silver? No, this actually shows you how to get a credit line that you can buy silver, any cash back. If you go to out to restaurants, you can actually get gold and silver cash back and stuff. Like you can get credit lines. My dad has over $1 million credit line with one of the websites that we give you. So right here is some of the coins just recently that he gathers, and I actually have a big massive passion ever since 2013. That was when I started doing prepping stuff. So this is not new or a trend to me. This is actually something I've always been doing, and I always prepare. So we actually show you where to get things like, oh, portable solar, or where do you go to get emergency food that will last 25 years, or where to go and get, I'm going to only spell it and you put the words together because I don't say it on a live, but where to get AMMO online. So you can actually get that online based on your state. You know, it depends on the state you live, but you can actually get that online, and you got the sources where it's really amazing. Like, really, what's packed in this, and you can resell this and to get a beautiful, clean, modern back office like this, it's an absolute no brainer. With that, this is why you're about to see the success stories. Boom, 924 hours for Marybeth. Big congrats. And of course, there's more. She's made more than this, but this was like snapshots I've been, I'm going to give you guys. Mom, $3,600 in 24 hours. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. That is amazing. We have myself 1,505 days. Absolutely awesome. Welcome in my new people. Love having you guys on. We have Stratton. He literally plugged in. He joined me. And within 12 hours, he made a $300 sale by simply sharing an image. That's it. No funnels, no emails, no setups, none of that. Literally none of that. So it's just sharing the good news. We have an easy comp plan. The best part is, guys, there's no monthly admin fees, none. It's amazing. You make a $300 and it's 100% commission. So really cool. So whoever invited you, this is how you lock in. You get to pay them, and then you actually have access to the system. Then you have an ability to put in how you want to get paid. So if you have a Zelle account, guys, you put your Zelle phone number or email. You have a PayPal, great. Put the PayPal link. You can do whatever you want and get paid how you want. So there's no funnels or setup to make money. It's also a self-serve business, or you don't have to promote this at all. So a lot of people, they like to actually buy as information, because just think about it. Just $300 alone could get you unlocked to emergency cash loans. It could get you unlocked to where to buy gold and silver, like we discussed, where to get prepping information. I mean, guys, there is a lot of stuff going on in this world. And that's something I can't really say lightly anymore. I used to be able to censor myself.
And we give you systems. We want to give you the marketing images. Some people are actually doing phenomenal job on their own, but let's just say you don't have that skill set and you don't know how to do Canva. I don't know how to do Canva. Rob does all my
Yeah.
images. He just created a Facebook banner for me today. I make so much money now on Facebook because this is the right price point. I've put up these images and I have had that $3,600 in 24 hours. And I just literally launched this, like I said. So this is the thing. We already give you guys the ads. I know what converts. And the thing is once you create your profile, you'll get your link instantly in the back office. Literally, that's how simple this is. I wanted to make it so newbie friendly. So if you're sitting there thinking, well, I've never done this before, you know what? I have training back there that's for brand spanking new people. Okay. I did a 37-minute, Marybeth loved it. Anyone that was on there, you can raise your hand. I'm sorry I had to turn off the chat, but everybody loved
Mm,
last Wednesday's training. And we didn't have cameras on. We just literally did a working Zoom because listen, we don't have time. We don't have time. How much time do we have left in our whole lives, right? We don't have time to sit
yeah.
around and listen to a bunch of modules. No. I want you guys to be able to make money fast, okay? Because it's literally that simple. I'll say my DMO is back there. In fact, it's in the Google Doc. Everybody that gets a welcome email now gets that Google Doc, and it has literally where I go every single day. Okay. So, and if you're not a social
Hmm.
media person, I got 3 leads, 5 leads, 10 leads, whatever you want a day. I'm a lead generation expert. Okay. So you have me by your side. In fact, I'm
Yep.
putting 100 to 200 leads a week on my lists almost every single week.
Oh, it's awesome. I appreciate your input, Mom. These
Mhm.
images, number one, I want to stress for people that are like non-social media people. I will say this, if you are expecting, this is what I say, right? This is how I viewed it when I started marketing. If you're expecting the person that you're getting into this program and you need to know everything about them, their blood type, their this, just understand, right? They might actually want that from you. So if you're someone that is kind of like, I want to privately market this, you absolutely can. But however, in the day of modern like internet age, I call it, we made this where it's just right either way. So you can do, yes, you can be private about it and do images ads like this without ever being behind the image itself, just getting that payment and then getting them confirmed. So that's one route. You got that route on that side. It also really converts when you know people too. So there's actually both ways. We actually, because we heard both sides. I've heard people say, "Hey, I really do not want to talk to no one." Okay, awesome. 3 minutes flat will literally teach them exactly how the system works. Or if you want to, like, you already, kind of talk to someone, my God, these gas prices, et cetera, et cetera, you can also get a really hot conversion with these images as well. So there's literally both ends. So that's why we covered it.
And again, you don't have to explain anything.
Yep,
If they can't listen to a 3-minute video, you don't want to work with them anyway. Let's just
exactly.
face
See,
facts.
that's the
I'm
thing.
sorry, I'm too busy. I'm playing with my granddaughter all the time. I don't want to explain this business. That's why I created it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, when someone asks you for info, it really has to come down to how do you re-engineer the process? Maybe you ask myself, right? Or maybe you ask someone else. And really the way it works is you have to understand that when people ask for info, it's more of like it's a flow of getting them really to that, that 3 minute, or really just letting the system do itself and let it explain itself. And that's why I said we covered both ends of the spectrum. And that's why it's super simple to market this.
So anyway, you'll get lifetime access to this product, by the way, and in a bonus Facebook group. That's one of my bonuses I'm throwing in tonight.
So, making money is super important nowadays. And if it really does take you to maybe post up an ad or two per day, and if it could change your bank account, if you just understand, if you want some money, right, you can absolutely run with us, right? You can run with how it's done. So, it's really not that hard. It's just how badly, like my mom said, I began a health journey and I wanted to lose 40 pounds. And my mom said, well, I'm an expert at that. She lost 100 pounds, my mom. So she's like, hey, okay, how badly do you want to do that? And I said, pretty badly. And so that's really why, why we did either way of the marketing spectrum. So the bonus is, of course, you do get our Facebook group. This is our awesome new bonus group that you can get a part of. And we will like post up like, messenger copy, like different ad copy images, stuff like that are like direct in this group. And there's just a lot of new cool updates. Like we'll say, hey, we did this, we did that, and that's what will be added, and a lot more other stuff. We also have ability to get leads to you, right? And mom does have a source tonight. When you log into your account, you will have that lead source at the bottom as well. Really awesome stuff. Mom really throws in bonuses, and we have that new training as well. So the brand new training, it's a DMO and over the shoulder training. So someone that begins tonight, you can literally click the play button on your dashboard and actually see it like you're live in a concert, right? It's like that in a concert. It's pretty cool. Mom is really good at training. It really comes down to we're going to become free, right? We're going to become free from all of this stuff going on, all of this stuff. It's crazy, crazy stuff going on. And really, you have to understand what is your legacy going to be, right? I know a lot of people have a really, really good time at judging others. You go to the airport and you go, I love people watching. You start looking at them. But little did you know that guy right there might have just lost his grandchild or might have had a new wedding for his daughter or had this issue or he's trying to get a new apartment. So the people judging is really like, whoa, so many people have so many things going on. So the legacy is within ourselves, right? How are we going to better the world? And that's really why mom and I are giving you guys this opportunity, how to actually create this as a better world, how to prepare, how to make money, and how to really win in 2026.